Hey guys, looks like we might be live. Maybe. I'm not getting a. Oh, there we go. Hey Robin. There's the chat. Sometimes the number will pop up. Hey Santa. Give it another second here, and let's reboot the chat and get that number. Hopefully. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and kill this window, which usually seems to kill my bandwidth and live stream and stuff. Hey Kev. Okay, Philip. I heard you were down in Florida recently, big guy. Yeah, it was about a month ago I was in Florida. Hey Robert. Hey Roger. Hey James. Jimmy was on fire last night. Jimmy's on fire all the time. It's not hard to do when your gig is to get angry about politics. He's never running out of material, man, and that's his whole gig is to get angry about whatever the fuck is going on and rage. I love it. Man, when he curses, I get a big smile on my face. I turn and I look at the screen. I'm all happy. Diana, all right. Get well soon. That's horrible odds. Yeah. Yeah, so if you and 18 other people get this disease, one of you is going to die from it. So if you have 18 friends, remember what I told you is when it hits 20, it's going to be at 5%. Well, it's even deadlier than 5%. So it's a bad thing, man. And unfortunately, we're in it. I like seeing Jimmy mad. Yeah, me too. I think some of you guys like seeing me mad too. From time to time. Maybe not all the time, but I mean, I don't like seeing it personally. I don't like seeing me mad. I mean, I like the fucking crescendos, I like the fuck yous. I think that's great. But yeah, the whole screaming and I was watching Ron Placone was responding to somebody today on his live show. And I was thinking, God, he's so nice and cordial, I wonder how you would treat a trendy troll, the kind of trolls I get. I wonder what his reaction would be, when he's faced with that sort of thing, the kind of stuff that I'm faced with every fucking day. So when's this going to be over? Well, according to Thunderfoot, it's looking good, and that's what I told you, right? It looks like it's leveling off. So that's what Thunderfoot said too. Hopefully people will stay smart and they will stay home and we will beat this fucking thing. It's all up to everybody. It's up to everyone, if we're going to do it or not. Tell them what they thought about 5G. Burner. Oh, cool. Yeah, there's nothing really to say about 5G. Nobody knows anything about it to sit there and like it or not, it increases view time. I don't know if I don't know if when I scream it increases view time. Actually, I try to keep my eye on the numbers when I'm screaming, but I kind of black out a little bit and forget to do it. But I wouldn't be able to tell you that, yeah, when I'm screaming, I get more views. I really don't think it works that way for me. It may have used to, but stupid 5G conspiracies. You sounded like Homer Simpson. Stupid 5G conspiracies. I agree, Dave. Stupid 5G conspiracies. What chat are you looking at saying it's leveling off? Kind of curious. Chat? It's not a chat, Bob. It's Thunderfoot on YouTube. Thunderfoot. He's a guy. He's a scientist. Look, it's a fact. It's not going up exponentially anymore, guys. It's a fact. We had exponential growth for a week or two, and it leveled off, and now it's no longer exponential growth. We hit 1 million cases today in the world. The United States is responsible for 1/5 of those cases, at least, over 200,000 here in the United States. It's horrible. Imagine when we had one case here And then we had 15 cases, and Donald Trump was saying, oh man, we've got one case, we've got this under control. Okay, we've only got 15 cases. We've totally got this under control. It's going away. It's like they never even had it. He was saying all this dumb shit. And I think back, I'm like, we've hit 1 million cases in the world, and we've hit over 200,000 in the United States. Thunderfoot with 2 zeros, Bob. I talk about him all the time. I tell you guys to watch Thunderfoot all the time. New York is still a shit show. Well, I started my laundry today. I haven't done that in a while. I got my garage totally cleaned out. I mean, not totally, but I got it cleaned out really nice. So it's like, you want to just go down there and hang out in the garage now, you know? It's all swept out and everything's all picked up, and it's a cool place to hang out. But, or do work or whatever, you know? My problem is when I do work in the garage, I rarely clean up after myself. It ends up becoming a mess after just a few weeks. You know, I need to finish the job by cleaning up after myself every time. Then the garage will always be clean, just the way I like it. I've been on lockdown longer than New York. Yeah, I've been telling you guys to get on lockdown and to just not be a part of these statistics, you know. Where is the comments on the video from? These comments are from all of my 51 viewers that are watching over 18 channels all over the internet. There's 6 Facebook channels, there's 6 YouTube channels, and a bunch of other types of social media as well. Oh, be patient, I'm sure they'll sprout. Yeah, well, not in the near future, Bob, but in the future, maybe. That were still on subways 2.5 weeks ago? Fucking idiots. I gotta tell you. You know, we were ahead of this. We were ahead of this fucking curve, all of us. Anybody that watches this channel, whether you believed me or not, you had the information. Whether you decided to act on it, you had the information. And if you choose to not trust me, that's on you. No, Robin, you're not blocked. I see you right there. You know, I understand I rubbed you the wrong way. It's partly my fault. I know. And that might cost some people their lives. So I have to try to be a little nicer to not do that if I want to save more people, you know? I'm still going to fucking call a goddamn troll out. I'm still going to block a bitch. You know, I'll do it every goddamn show. I don't give a fuck. There's enough people out there that need to be blocked. But at the same time, I want to get more of you guys on my side. Just, you know, I have a hard time when you come in and you say dumb shit. Like this morning, man. You know, people were just saying dumb shit. And I just ain't having it, you know. Now, somebody had also said that Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez was the one who wrote the Green New Deal, and I said, no, she wasn't. I said, she took that from Bernie Sanders. Well, as it would turn out, I'm right. It was Bernie Sanders' Green New Deal. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez backed the legislation, so she's been credited with being one of the senators that brought it to the floor. But she's not the one that wrote it, just like I said this morning. And you know, when I said that, I wasn't 100% sure. So I had to go Google it to make sure. And if I was wrong, I would have come and I would have corrected myself. But understand that Green New Deal was written by an agency that was basically working for the Green Party and in conjunction with Bernie Sanders, it's basically just his platform. It's just the Bernie Sanders platform. I can't stay on any channel, Robin. Huh. Let it be a lesson to people who think California government is crazy. Sounds like a problem you've got with your phone if you're using a phone, Robin. You know, it sounds like you've got an issue with your cell phone or your connection to the internet. I would switch between Wi-Fi and cell phone and see if one is the better. You know how to switch between Wi-Fi and cell? Give me unbootable status. That's about the quickest way you get blocked from my live stream, Jiggles. Right there. Those words right there. That'll get you blocked quicker than anything else. Nobody has unbootable status for my live stream. Nobody. They should have shut the whole world down, but nope. Joey McCarry's right, everybody. So some people still have to work and hope they don't catch it. Yes, it's true, Joey. Robin says no. You don't know how to switch between Wi-Fi and cell on your phone? Are you on a smartphone? Are you watching this on a smartphone? God, I hate doing fucking tech support while I'm trying to do a goddamn live show. All right, top of the hour, no law regarding cannabis. Cannabisism tis for all. Cheers, everybody. Hit hard with the virus, and they got hit hard with the bad earthquake. The human race was heading to this mess for years. It isn't just a virus; it's also the rapid spread of pseudoscience and lots arts of critical thinking. Right, lost art of critical thinking. Right. Nay tells everyone to fuck off, even me. Oh yeah, especially you, Kepper. You'll be the first one I block today. The asymptomatics scare me the most. Yeah, now we all know what that means. If I say stupid shit, which is every fucking show, I will figure it out. Oh, okay. Okay. Just chase down the chart. Cases are indeed leveling off as a whole. My state is almost a vertical line. Billy, yes, yes. See, I don't lie to you, Billy. Cases are leveling off. In other words, guys, we were getting 40,000 cases a day, 50,000 cases a day, close to 60,000, and now it's not going up anymore. It's staying, 50,000, 60,000 a day so far. It's not going up. It's not good for the 50,000, 60,000 people that just got it. One of them could very easily be you. Don't forget. But, hey, Squilliam, Fancy Son, what's up? But, it's good news, and it's worth celebrating. So, with that being said, cheers. I don't understand that, Sunlight. Does that mean that 90% of the people are surviving or 90% of the people are dying? You're saying mortality is greater than 90% if you're put on a ventilator? That's horrible. We're almost at 250,000 cases here in the United States, guys. 250,000 cases in the United States alone. That's almost 1/4 of the world cases right here in our country. And we started out with 1 case and then 15 cases. And Donald Trump thinks that by him shutting off the Chinese airlines to the United States, that he somehow prevented an outbreak here. And we've got more cases than any other country. Maybe he should have treated this a little more seriously in those first 2 weeks. Maybe he shouldn't have called it a hoax, and maybe he should have told people to stay home immediately. But, a lot of people want to credit Donald Trump and say he's handling this virus great. Hey, man, I can't argue with 60% of the United States, the voting public. That's what they say. 60% are more than happy and satisfied with Donald Trump's handling of the coronavirus. It just blows my fucking mind. Hey, Kim. 90% chance, greater than 90% chance you die. Wow, Sunlight, thank you for that fact. I did not know that. Where did you get that information from, Sunlight? Skin a bat and cut it up and put it in a soup. God, they're so fucking stupid. These fucking bat-eating imbeciles. both cruise ships approved to dock in Florida. When all this is over, how many will still vote for Trump? Robin says what? I heard it was more like 80%. Either way, bro, Dave, if it was even 50%, man, that's a horrible number. 90% is fucking psychotic. Yeah, Crystal Alexander, right? Here, watch that. Let's Google it. Let's Google it. It's fucking crazy. It's crazy. Here. I got my Googler right here. I got my Googler. I got my goddamn Googler. Do not yell at me. I got my goddamn Googler. I got my Googler. Okay, Google. I forgot what I was going to say. I forgot what I was going to ask Google.
Here are some details.
It was listening to me that whole time. It says here, I forgot what I was going to say. I forgot what I was going to ask Google. It's all back on the table to eat. I just ain't smoking enough weed. Crystal, let's call it cannabis. Let's call it cannabis. It really does matter. Weed, the definition for weed is a useless plant, and no one in here is trying to call cannabis useless. Not just ventilator. For being on a ventilator. Every time you say, okay, Google, let's go ape shit. There could be a boom or a Great Depression. I forgot what I was going to Google. I forgot what I was going to Google. I was going to Google something. I was going to Google something for all of you, and I forgot what I was Googling. I forgot the Google. I forgot the Google. Hey, Joey. Jacqueline, our bodies weren't designed to live off a machine. My daughter, later doctors said the longer she was on it, the longer she would ever come off it. We're low. We're going to ask about the percentage of idiots. Oh, thanks, Crystal. Okay, Google. How many Americans approve of Donald Trump's handling of the coronavirus?
Here are some details.
Well, he got a bounce, and then I guess it fizzled, it says. 6 days ago. Now approved. This was on the 20th. No, this was a long time ago. This was 8 days ago. 1 day ago. Less than half. Oh, my bad. It's under half now. It's dropped in the last week. Wow. There it is. AP poll. Less than half of Americans approve of Trump's handling of the coronavirus. That changed really fucking fast. And you guys, that's Forbes. Man, I gotta tell you. I was just amazed at how stupid people were, but it looks like people finally got to see what Donald Trump did for the first couple of weeks, and it got out. And people now know that he completely fumbled the football for 2 fucking weeks. That's not a leader. A leader is ultra vigilant to make sure that he saves lives. Ultra vigilant. That's why Donald Trump should have never sent those missiles into Iran or Iraq. No. He should have sent like SEAL Team 6, or he should have sent an agent in there to poison the guy if it was that important to murder the guy. Even an assassin with a fucking silenced gun, whatever, that would have been way more desirable than sending missiles. Because what happened? A bunch of people got killed on that attack, right? Then a bunch of people died at the funeral, right? They got trampled. Then a bunch of people, 167, 176 people, died on that airliner that Iran or Iraq shut down in response to what was going on, with the missiles that Trump sent in there. He's responsible for those people dying. You have to admit that 176 people would still be alive if it weren't for Donald Trump's poor decision to send those fucking missiles into Iran or Iraq. He's a horrible leader. He makes horrible decisions, and people, when they see that he did that, and they see that that jetliner got shot down, they'll blame Iraq or Iran, but they won't blame Donald Trump, the catalyst, the one that started the whole fucking thing and put it all in motion. But that's your choice. If that's the way you're going to look at it, that's your spin, and that's fine. You know, you can't change the facts that I just said to you. You can't change those facts. The facts are Donald Trump sent some missiles into another country. It was illegal. Okay, he almost started a war. That's a fact. Iran or Iraq, they responded, and 176 people died in an airplane, or 176 or 167. And then the people got trampled at the funeral for the guy that he killed with the missiles. I don't know how many people died in the funeral. Trump is responsible for all of those deaths for being a poor leader. He's a poor leader. And that's all I need to say about that. They thought it was the United States that did it? Really? That thing got hit with 2 fucking missiles, man. Those motherfuckers, you know? How could they have not known? How could you launch a jetliner into the air when you've just had a missile attack on your country? You have so many questions, you know, and it's like none of these questions would have to be asked if Donald Trump hadn't done that stupid over the top bullshit missile attack. Unnecessary. But he was showboating, and he was trying to cover some shit up, wasn't he? He was worried about the impeachment that was coming up. So people had to die. You've got to see that for exactly what it is. People are dead, innocent, totally innocent people. Does that matter to you? Would it matter if it was your neighbor that was on that jetliner that Trump ended up being responsible for their death? Would it matter then? Would it matter if it was your school teacher? Would it matter if it was your coworker? Would it matter if it was your brother, your sister, your mother, your father, your grandmother, your child? Would it matter then? Well, welcome to the human race. Congratulations. Now I think you get it. Donald Trump is a monster. He's a piece of shit. And we got 4 more years of him coming up. Doesn't matter what I say on this show. We got 4 more years of him. 4 more years of fucking whatever the fuck. Who knows? Who knows? Your guess is as good as mine. Yeah, let's just let a fucking virus wipe out America. Let's just tell people to just go, I think Easter. Easter would be great. We'll all go out on Easter. And we'll celebrate me on Easter. Everyone shall bow down before me and thank me for getting us all out on Easter. I think Easter would be a fantastic day for us all to be outside on Easter. $30 dead in Belfast. Lobo, what's up, son? Steve Running, thank you. Scott Benoit, right? Michelle Houston, I am, thank you. Randy, kiss your ass goodbye. Billy Iranians thought the plane was full of U.S. citizens. Oh. Russia would put a drop of 19 on doorknob. What Ted Turner and Bill Gates say about depopulation. Brenda. Thank you, Brenda Oldham. Thank you. All he's doing, they thought, okay, cool. All caught up there. One way to deal with population control. Sup, buddy? Okay. Donald Trump is a moron. Everything that he's done wrong will come back. When it does, I'm going to laugh my butt off. I have never trusted Donald Trump. Diana Bauer. Gee, nay, definitely, man. We need to act, man. It's 5G. It's 5G. Trump doesn't care. All politicians are just bad. I'm in Scotland. Michelle Houston is in Scotland. Lobo is nearby somewhere. I always forget if he's in Ireland or Scotland. I confuse the 2 countries. I just have a mental disorder, not being able to distinguish between Ireland and Scotland. I know that Scotty from from Star Trek, I know that he's Scottish. You know, because his name is Scotty. But that from that point on, everything is just a blurred image. It's all gray and shadow. And you're in Glasgow. Wait, one of the trendies is in Glasgow. I don't think it's Lobo. I think it's one of the other trendies. At Lobo is old school. Lobo is like the first fucking trendy. There's an other Lobo, right? I might be confused here too. Lobo. I forget. You've got to correct me. Happy 420, everybody. Cheers. No law regarding cannabis. Cannabis isn't for all. Gordon Duffy. Lobo, I'm sorry. I've got Lobo confused with Gordon Duffy. It's Gordon Duffy's the first trendy. But I think Lobo is in Glasgow. I don't know why he's not responding. Lobo, are you in Glasgow? He's not telling us. Yeah, Gordon Duffy. Gordon Duffy's the first fucking trendy. Oh, Lobo's in Belfast. Belfast. Keeping the flame so many seconds when inhaling. I think the gas letter release a lot of gas. Yeah, New Broken, it doesn't. Jonathan Robertson. Hey, Jonathan. I'm from Glasgow. Ross is from Glasgow. Yes. Yeah, no. And you know what? It's I've got the flame turned all the way down too. See that? Very small flame. But I will tell you this. I did once take a lighter and I held it upside down and lit a bowl and I inhaled the butane into the ash catcher, which filled up with butane gas that wasn't burned, and the flame went down in there and ignited it, and it blew the bowl up into the air, and the bowl landed right on my head right here while it was still burning and had oil on it too. And I was doing a live show and I knocked it off my head and I took the bowl off the floor and I put it back in my bong and I smoked it. It's all on video. Trendy As Dabbers on YouTube if you haven't seen that video. Billy, yo, Ireland. Lobo's in Ireland. Idiot biker that is planning to go ride in the city to stop breathing my air. Billy, all in the lighter angle. Yeah, it does have a lot to do with the angle. It's all about the angle. Video on YouTube. Yeah, not a lot of people have seen that video. On the virus meant for war. Jonathan, what do you think? Somebody ate a bat, Jonathan. Do you not know how the virus started? How come we all know what... How come everybody knows how this virus started except for Jonathan Robertson? I'm just kind of curious. Jonathan, how do you not know how this thing started? Talking to you. You know, if it's a fucking war, we're all at war with ourselves, right? It's every goddamn country. You know, do you think that if it was war, one of the countries wouldn't have it? At this point, usually I would call you some fucking names, but I'm going to refrain from doing that. You deserve, though, some names to be hurled in your direction. I will just say that. Right, Glasgow. Right, Glasgow. I'm saying Glasgow. I'm not saying Glasgow. I'm saying Glasgow. I know. Glasgow. I know. Ozzy ate a bat. Psh, nobody eats bats anymore. Psh, not even Ozzy. Psh, unreal, pal. Nice isolation, Robin Johnson. Billy. Ozzy Osbourne may have started in 1979. I got battered. I have a feeling that the Chinese were eating bats before 1979. There are so many stories. What do you believe? Jonathan, I get my news from legitimate sources, and that's what you should do too, Jonathan. You know, I believe the facts. You know, I believe the truth. I like to say this, common sense. You know, I like to weigh the fucking facts and use common sense. I just told you, basic reasoning, if this was a war, then one of the countries out there wouldn't have it. Every country's got it. So, how is it war? You trying to say it's war on the government against the people? Well, guess what? The government has it too. It's affecting everyone equally. So how the fuck can you not reason that that has nothing to do with war? Now, can we stop talking about it? Because it's stupid. It's a stupid fucking question. And I really wanted to just leave it at that. Can we drop it? Glasgow. 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 Psh. It's an antique. It's a flying fox. Vampire bat head. It's 5G. Yeah, it's the 5G, Lobo. The 5G towers started a virus. Oh, God. Just to piss him off. It's glass goo, right? I don't know. Let's all go to Glasgow. Glasgow. Let's go to Glasgow. I believe it's a city in Russia. Class clown. Oh. I hurt something in my back, my lower back. And I noticed it yesterday, and then I was trying to tie my hair back earlier this morning, or last night, and I raised my arm up to do it, and I did it too fast, and whatever it was, way down there, man, like, under my shoulder blade. Man, it just went, ugh, and it felt like someone just hit me with a baseball bat in my back. I was like, man, that really fucking hurt. I wanted to cry. No recourse. But then, oh, that's what I wanted to buy on Amazon, a speed bag. But then, I went down in my garage, I inflated my speed bag, I started beating the shit out of that, and I popped it. I felt like a goddamn superhero. My hands don't look any worse either. It's good. I'm serious here, man. You watch, man. Glass glow. C. Brunson. Enough food, Nay? Yeah, I got plenty of food. Used to watch Speedbag on live. Well, yeah, I need to buy me one anyway. So I hit the Speedbag and it's trying to rehabilitate my fucking back muscle. You know. Amazon. Cramacrom. I got to get me a Speedbag, man. Hopefully, don't deliver it with the goddamn Wuhan. I just need the bag. Up there's the one. The Everlast, $32. That is. Why is it $32? Just the bag itself shouldn't be. I could get just the bladder inside. Just replace the bladder. Yeah, I don't need this. That is my bag, basically. I like watching Speedbag videos. Internet connection. Yep. Fuck. Oh, there. There we go. There's the bag without all the hardware. That's what I need. That's the bag right there. Okay. It's $27. Am I allergic to poison ivy? It'll make me itch. Yeah, I know it froze up. I probably lost all my viewers. Unreal. Lost all your viewers? Nobody does that anymore, pal. Unreal. Unreal, pal. What'd you make French fries for lunch? Unreal. What, no ketchup? Nobody eats French fries without ketchup anymore, pal. What'd you use, mayonnaise and pepper? Unreal, pal. Nobody eats French fries like that anymore, pal. Unreal. Get it by Wednesday. I'll take it. Press harder! Yo, press harder! Okay, got it. So I ordered my speed bag. Yay! I ordered my speed bag. And I ordered the tarp for the greenhouse. And then Mark can take the roof off that he put on and put that around the other side. He can use that around the other side if he wants to. Or just fold it over and use the other one. It's up to him. But the one that I ordered is, I believe it was 60 by 12. I got 60 by 12. I hope. My stimulus check won't be until August. Jeez, Bob. You imagine all the people that are relying on those checks? How do you grow in hydro or soil? I grow in soil, Jerry. Only. I'm always lost today. Robin. Aw. Do you have a diesel heater for outside in your grow? If it's sealed. I've got a generator. I don't have a heater because I don't need one. It gets about freezing here, and if it's covered, it's not going to get anywhere near freezing inside the grow once those walls are up. Yeah, yeah. I really don't have an issue with humidity here, but after a rain, I'm probably going to be using fans. I'll probably have one fan on each side, one intaking air and one blowing out the other side to get the humidity out. Well, I don't know what a fucking Addams Family greenhouse is. I don't know what Biltmore Addams Family greenhouse is, buddy. You're gonna have to describe it to me. Explain it to me. I mean, do I want a fucking haunted house? Yes. Do I want a tree house? Yes. Do I want a warehouse here on the property so I can store all my bullshit? Yes. I'm waiting for Mark to build all this shit for me. And I bet he's waiting for me to order all the wood for it. I could call the hardware store and have them deliver it. I could have all the wood out here. I just need to know exactly what to get. And we need to figure out how we're going to do the flooring. I figure I don't want to pour a slab in the warehouse. Fucking way too much money for a slab. So posts and have a wood floor, nice solid wood floor that's lifted up above the ground on posts. What do you guys think about that idea? Let's save a shit ton of money. A big ass plexiglass glass greenhouse, metal frame shit with a foundation. God, yeah, I thought about that, man. I thought about doing something like that, but then Mark was like, "I'll build you one." I was like, "Okay." And then Mark, he started building it. I liked it so much what he was doing. I was like, "This is fine. This is all I need." For my 6 plants. And my vegetables that'll be in there. Yeah, wood floor. Impact plastic glass. Yeah, that's crazy. That would be a crazy greenhouse. Can you imagine that? Like 20 feet tall, bro, with an A-frame roof on top, all glass, ventilated fucking. I've seen them. A big ventilated panels underneath each eave all the way around that are all electronic, and you just hit a button, you can open up the whole goddamn roof, and it ventilates out and gets all the humidity out in fucking 5 minutes. No, I'm not talking about for the greenhouse, Kepper. I'm talking those go into the ground. They're in 250-gallon pots. We're talking about for a warehouse. Yeah, if I had a greenhouse like that. But it's not so much the greenhouse as much as it is the trees that are blocking the light in the morning. I'm missing missing 4 hours of sunlight every morning. And I'm not taking down the trees that are blocking them. One of the trees that's blocking my grow in the morning is a Douglas fir. It's an 8-foot base. It's a 120-foot tall tree. Fucking bald eagles sit at the very top of it. It's gorgeous. It's a gorgeous tree. It's just like the crown jewel. Yeah, but I mean, I understand what you're saying, Billy. But I don't need it. Yeah, it's just nothing I need. It's nice. It would be great. I just don't need that. What I really need is a fucking warehouse. A storage. That's what I need for before anything else. Because the first thing I needed was a greenhouse, and he's almost got that done. Once that's done, I'd like to have a fucking warehouse. Maybe 2. Maybe 3. You know? Warehouse there, warehouse there, warehouse there. Outbuildings. It'd be fucking great. I wish I had an auger. I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I had an auger. I'd drill a hole in the floor, in the ground, it would slaughter. And I want a tree house. And I want a haunted house. So the haunted house is going to be like a whole thing. It's going to have like, you know, you're going to have to walk through this whole thing. Room after room after room after room. And it's going to be a forced tour. Right? As you snake your way around from room to room, there's only one way in and one way out. It's probably going to violate every fire code in the state of California. You don't want to get stuck in that motherfucker and it's burning down. It's a house of horrors, I warned you. That's nice, Kepper. That is nice. My little dude. My little dude. My little dude. He's right over there. My little dude. I play Frogger. I liked mine better. I play Frogger. I grow a plant, I dab it, and play Frogger. You spell the auger O-G-G-E-R. My stepdad does electrical. Nice, Kepper. So it will be awesome. Where would you put it? Up behind the house. There's trees that go way up above. So I was thinking, 40 feet up on one of those trees and just have a gorgeous view. My neighbor's house is way above mine, and his view is awesome. His view is amazing. The trees on my property slightly block his view of the mountains, and he doesn't give a shit. He's like, it's a wind block. I'm like, you're right, it is. The winds can get crazy up here during storms. I can spell good. From burning down. It can save you from burning down. He's smart. Right on. Right on, Kepper. What, did you have French fries for lunch? What, did you put them in the deep fryer? What, did you use mayonnaise? Unreal. Unreal, pal. Psh. What, are you going to go eat some more of them fries? Psh. Unreal, pal. What, are they crinkle cut? Psh. Nobody does crinkle cut fries anymore, pal. Unreal. Psh. Unreal. He does elevator lifts. Treehouse with the zip line. Fuck my life, says Robin. He saved my place from burning down. Burning down. Burning down my place. You guys watch it? No, you're not. You can't see it. How about you guys watch the waterfall for a little bit? It's beautiful. Checky, checky, checky. Check out the waterfall, man. Isn't that spatial? Isn't that special and nice? Look at that. Isn't that special and nice? You guys like the waterfall? I didn't think it was fair because I could see it in the reflection. I've got this so cool, man. I have a glass cabinet here in my living room, and I could totally see a mirror image of the waterfall I don't think I've ever noticed that before, man. I can literally just sit here and look at you guys, and I'm looking right at the freaking waterfall in a reflection, and it's a perfect full color reflected image of the waterfall. Here, look. Look, I'll show you. Look what I see. Look at that. That's what I can see. And that look just like you're looking out the door, right? That's a fucking reflection in glass right there. It's almost like it's magical, isn't it? It's almost like it's like there's a like there's a video screen in there. Doesn't it look like there's a video screen inside the cabinet of a waterfall? Hey, Connie. Ben Lefevre, thank you. So pretty out there. See, as soon as I bring it up so you guys can see me, you can no longer see the waterfall. That sucks. Oh well. My laundry's done. I don't want to forget that. So I'm gonna start doing my laundry, guys. I'm gonna start folding shirts or putting shirts up on hangers and doing all my laundry, and I'm gonna get that done. So I'm gonna get out of here and go handle that. I'm glad you pronounced my last name wrong. Everyone thinks it's pronounced weird. Lefevre? I don't know how to say it. Sorry. My last name, right. My bad. Lefevre, I said it right? Oh, okay. Cool. All right, guys. I will see you on maybe a 420 show. That will be in just a few hours. Okay? I'm going to go do my laundry, and I will see you guys soon. And if you're bored, go to trendyasdevers.com. There's a lot of videos there to watch. There's a lot of information there. Blah, 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 blah. Paint oil and all that shit. But also, you can go to Trendy As Devers on YouTube, subscribe to that channel, okay? And make sure you go back and watch all my old videos. There's over 4,000 videos that I've been putting up for years on Trendy As Devers on YouTube. There's over 21 channels, so make sure you find the right one. Subscribe to all of them by all means, but make sure you subscribe to the one that's got 25,000 subscribers. That's Trendy As Dabbers on YouTube. You might already have it. And then go find Trendy As Dabbers on Twitter. Make sure it's got an S at the end, because there's someone that's an imposter that Twitter is allowing to impersonate me. And I can't get them to take it down. So make sure it's got an S at the end. Find me, retweet me, retweet me, retweet me. Retweet me at all your favorite people. All right? Retweet me. It's the square with the two arrows that makes the square. Two arrows that makes the square. Like, two little arrows that makes the square. That's the retweet button. All right, guys. I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Thank you.